Eventually, away we go. Telford immediately feeding it back to Meppen Walter, the hulking centre-back who played for Chorley last season. And his long ball is comfortably dealt with by Wrexham. Goes behind for the goal kick. The ball's not long. Meppen Walter heads it clear. Vassell volleys it on. Jeffries come narrow and helps it on nicely. And Thomas is one-on-one with the keeper. And he pulls it. The keeper saves anyway. Didn't properly get hold of that. And Thomas will be a little disappointed. He lacked a bit of composure in front of goal. Lovely build-up play to fuzz him in though. Thrown on a halfway line to Wrexham. Taken quickly. Record, who stayed back, has got the ball now. Deep in his own half. Big diagonal, driven by Harris. He's looking in the air for Thomas. It nods down beautifully. Jeffrey edge of the air, takes his stride, beats his man. Right-footed shot, blocks behind for the corner. Wow. Great flick again by Thomas, and Jeffrey's electric, isn't he, when he starts driving on like that?
Yeah, just talking about that power and pace again as he drives across the 18-yard box. Really good effort, but yeah, great block again by the captain.
He's got a man on the keeper in Yusuf and sweeps it into that sort of area, and Yusuf heads it over to the head of the defender. Goal kick given. Well, he's very close in there, and he'd be disappointed he didn't do better with that, I think. Meppen Walter again, pinging it over to the right-hand side. Jeffrey gets across, but can't get there. Street feeds into midfield. Oh, brilliant work. Young catches his man in possession, drives to the edge of the area. Well, he hits it, he pokes it square, and Durrell might get to it. He wasn't the intended recipient, but he slams it in. Unbelievable block on the line by Street. Goodness me. Young did brilliantly. Daniel stands on it. The three centre-backs have gone up.
Ball's been pushed forward about 10 yards.
Yes, yeah, it's a better angle than it was, isn't it? So, he steps up, left-footed. Oh, and drills it against the backside of Yusuf, and it ricochets away for the corner. He was trying to cute one there, wasn't he? Just trying to put it in round the wall and in behind the defence on the flat. And
yeah, I think he took himself by surprise then, because he wasn't ready to whip it.
Do you reckon?
The quick ball at the near post now.
Well, that most redoubtable of defensive weapons, the backside of Adi Yusuf, denied him. As there'll be a corner on the left-hand side. As the ball's floated in, nasty ball, and Dibble's done really well to stretch and pour that behind. That was nasty hanging corner, dropping on the far post, and Dibble just about stretched and poured it over. As you may be unsurprised to hear that Ollie Williams, part of the two-headed beast that runs our media team, has said his laptop's completely exploded. I believe there was some news that's happened lately. It's hit Wrexham.com, I'm telling you that.
Oh.
Yep. Absolutely. Still nobody's used my from Deadpool to Hartlepool line. Ball swept into the near post. It's a defender and goes wide. That could easily be an own goal. Well, but a goal kick's been given. That clearly came off record. Dibble pulls it and manages to find Yusuf. I don't think that was the intention at all. He's done well to hold that up and fight away and by the corner flag against two men. Ultimately, the second man dispossesses him, but Yusuf creates a loose ball. He's penalised for the foul, though, and the referee decides rather than argue with him, he'll blow for half-time. The teams are about to begin. There are some more nice Ask Wrexham questions, which I do want to refer to as Wrexham Restart, such as Simon Johnson telling us, are you aware that Ryan Reynolds' granddad is called Chester Reynolds? Let's not try and influence the vote. As the ball's played forwards. Oh, and Thomas leaves a boot as the ball's not long by Telford, and Oswell knocks it on. On the stretch, Kelleher gets it partly away. Telford managed to work it backwards to Byrne in midfield. And the ball's worked over to the right-hand side. It's fed forwards. Jet record of a header into a dangerous area. It's picked up Byrne now. Bursts into the box. Tight angle. Can he finish? He puts it across Dibble and puts it wide to the far post. And credit to Dibble there, I would say. He made himself big and forced him to shoot for the corners. Telford close him down. Vassell stabs a good ball forwards. Thomas nods it on nicely. Now, can Wrexham break? They can't, because Young had got nicely high up the pitch. Can't evade a challenge. So what he does is keep the ball calmly, go back, and Wrexham attack again with Jeffrey down the left, taking on and beating his man, heads in the goal line, standing up to the far post. It's attacked well, cleared off the line. Hall Johnson, brilliant position for a right back to arrive in. Ball's picked up by Vassell, who immediately wants to come forwards into the space. Harris, cute little tucked in ball inside, gets it back from Thomas, tries to find Yusuf. It's intercepted. Durrell, Wrexham probing well here, works it wide, Record, a space here, 4-man at the far post as well, he sweeps it into that area, good header away by Sutton. Thomas was attacking that aggressively, clear to Durrell, he'll hit this, 25 yards out, rocket, just over the bar, woof, he can hit a football, can't he?
A lot of dip on that shot then, wasn't there?
Oh man, yeah.
You know,
Of the game gone. Ball's not long. Intercepted well by Kelleher, who drives it over the good ball. That's Thomas, right hand side. Support's coming inside him and outside, and he spots it. Clever. Finds Hall Johnson in space. He drives the ball flat in the goal mouth, and Yusuf puts it wide from 6 yards out. I think, to be fair, well, a defender first. Defender lunging in front of him definitely put him off. I'm not surprised it didn't go in. As the corner's stoned up nicely, and Kelleher volleys her over from 8 yards out. It wasn't the easiest volley. As Young pops her off and makes a good break down the right-hand side, and Hall Johnson finds him now then. Good crossing position, pulls it back, can't find Durrell. Jeffrey attacks it and pulls it wide. Oh my goodness, I thought that was in. He did so well to attack it and keep control of the ball. Took a touch of his left and then lashed it from 10 yards out with his right to the right-back position. The ball stood back down the line for him. Vassell's leaning on him, and he goes down, and the linesman obliges. Free kick to Telford on the
Very
right
soft.
flank. It was a bit soft, wasn't it? That Oswald was asking for the free kick. Some of everyone but Durrell back defending. The ball's floated in dangerously and headed in, and Telford take the lead. Ball swept in to the edge of the 6-yard box, and I think it was Sutton actually who got his head on it. And Wrexham find themselves behind. So it's an in-swinger from Jeffrey. Telford are leaving one man up, ball to the far post, and Vassell got up to it, just beaten to it. It's going to be chased to the corner flag where Telford hack a hurried clearance, and Hall Johnson can put this back in. If he's on line instead, back to Hall Johnson, he sweeps across inside 6-yard box, and it's headed away well by Sutton. Thomas backing in the box, holds his man off well, stabs it in the goal mouth, half clear, and then slashed over the bar by Vassell. Hall Johnson again is coming forwards. He's put under pressure by one of the subs, but he spins back inside and does well. Telford retreated very deep. Young spreads it left-hand side. Good first touch by Record. Young once more, 35 yards out, spreads it. Nice little diagonal. He's worked it across to Hall Johnson, who's taking on his man. Young's come up in support of him on the edge of the area. Hall Johnson, though, goes around the outside and drills in the ball that goes behind for a corner.
yeah, it didn't feel like a cross. He wasn't in the position for it, but yeah, real vicious little whip.
Dibble with the goal kick. Referee, he put his whistle to his lips then and then put it down again. And now he calls an end to proceedings.